hope it's not a double audio. Hi. I have my book here. I have two. Got one with thicker pages. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to find like a good position to sit in so I can see on my chair. Because I'm short and it's hard to read over things sometimes. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Wondering what the first one I should read is. I have some by... I'm only doing poetry. Oh. I'm only doing poetry. One of them, this one, have you heard of Shel Silverstein? He made like, I forgot what that one was, with the tree. The Giving Tree, maybe? Was he the one that made that? Yeah, Shel Silverstein. A lot of people grew up on him. He looks kind of scary. But he's a very good poet, actually. He does really cool stuff. Yeah. Alright, this one is called Colors. Colors Poem by Shel Silverstein. I'll try to, I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'll try to do like some page turning sounds and stuff like that. This may not be very long, but I hope it's comfy for the length of it. Okay. So this is Colors by Shel Silverstein. My skin is kind of sort of brownish, pinkish yellowish white. My eyes are grayish bluish green, but I'm told they look orange in the night. I'm skipping over my words. Okay, whenever I read I get so nervous. Fuck! Break something. No, I'll reread it. I'm gonna reread a lot of it. This is practice for me too, to not to not be nervous over reading. I don't know why I get so nervous. I really don't know. But it helps me because I read way too fast for my mouth to keep up with. Yeah. No, I don't know. Thank you. Alright. My skin is kind of sort of brownish, pinkish yellowish white. My eyes are grayish bluish green, but I'm told they look orange in the night. My hair is reddish blondish brown, but it's silver when it's wet. And all the colors I am inside have not been invented yet. I like that one a lot, because it makes you kind of like visualize some stuff, like what do they mean by this? The silver is like from how wet it is, blah blah blah. Yeah. It's cute. It's cute. I like it. It's for children, but it's nice. Sounds like a riddle. Some of this stuff is kind of like that. It's nice. I sometimes think about, and I wonder if people are seeing the same colors I'm seeing. You know, when I see like the color green on my hair, is it the same green you're seeing? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Men are also more likely to be colorblind, so I think that's so interesting. Yeah. I think it's cool. Yeah. You can't really explain a color, no. I guess we can. Did they ever do a surgery where we change eyes? I don't know. This is a really good poem, and it's very sad, actually. I have a few by her. Laura Gilpin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Laura Gilpin. This is the two-headed calf. Have you heard of this before? Mm-hmm. I believe she made not just poetry but other stuff. But I like some of her poetry. It's a very good one. It's very popular because somebody made a drawing of it. So it's very cool. Alright. Two-Headed Calf by Laura Gilpin. Tomorrow, when the farm boys find this freak of nature, they will wrap his body in newspaper and carry him to the museum. But tonight, he is alive, and in the north field with his mother. It is a perfect summer evening. The moon is rising over the orchard, the wind in the grass, and as he stares into the sky, there are twice as many stars as usual. Yeah, there's a very popular drawing of this one. It's very tragic and beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of like a being that doesn't know. doesn't know. I can't explain. I get so nervous, but there's a very cool drawing of it if you check it out. You're bad at getting poetry? Well, you have to listen to more. There's interpretations and stuff. You can make your own, you know? It's called Two-Headed Calf by Laura Gilpin. I think there's a few drawings that became popular after. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't have too many poems. I get so nervous to read. I don't know why. I get nervous when I read, and I am listening back, so yeah. Here. You can have the see? Nice turning of pages. Yeah. There's a lot of good poetry, and it's kind of like I like it because you kind of visualize what they mean, you know? It's very interesting. They say you can become more creative when you you kind of have to interpret something in your own way. I like that. I like it a lot. It's fun. It's fun to think about it. It's fun to discuss. For the two-headed calf, you know, it's about a little calf that was born like that, and it's not loud as car. It's not its fault, you know, for being born that way. But yeah. Sorry, you're gonna hear like loud cars. It's been like this all night. I've been hearing country roads, a loud blaring TV, and fucking people street racing all night. Go to fuck to sleep. Go to fuck to sleep. But yeah, street racing. See? Anyway. This is a good one too. It's very hard. It's very hard to read poetry out loud where it's like kind of old English and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try my best. Here, chitta chitta. Here, I'll show you how nervous I am. I'm so nervous, you can hear it. See? I don't know why. I get so nervous when when I read and do things like this. I try my best, but I don't know. I'm so bad with like people paying attention to me like that. I feel like I'm reading I'm reading in front of a class and you're all staring at me. I don't know. What is the name of the books you're reading from compilations? It's called I am reading what I like .com in paperback. That's what it's called. Yeah, I'm reading the ones that I like. Paperback.com, hard copy, cover, Barnes and Noble. Yeah. Anyway, this is Life After Death by Laura Gilpin. Okay? Chota, let me fix my mic because I am listening to my own self and it throws me off a lot. Okay? These things I know, how the living go on living, and how the dead go on living with them, so that in a forest, even a dead tree casts a shadow, and the leaves fall one by one, and the branches break in the wind, and the bark peels off slowly, and the trunk cracks, and the rain seeps in through the cracks, and the trunk falls to the ground, and the moss covers it, and in the spring the rabbits find it, and build their nest inside the dead tree, so that nothing is wasted in nature or in love. I like that one a lot. It it kind of puts like beauty to the rotting part and the bad parts of things, the cycle of life. Yeah, it's very nice. It's nice to think about. It's very pretty. Can I add sound effects to it? No. No. You can. The car can be the sound effect. Watch. There you go. That's the sound effect of it. That's decomposition. Yeah, so true. Yep. Right, I keep bonking my head. Come in, come in. Alright. And this is another one I like. It's called, hold on, he's gotta go again. Vroom, 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 vroom. Anyway, this is Separation by Laura Gilpin again. My shadow is leaving me. It has rejected my solidness. It says I am too definitive. I lack ambiguity. It is tired of my pedestrian ways. There we go. I have offered it stability, but it wants to be free, feathery, graceful as smoke, to rise and drift, to dance, most of all, to dance, unencumbered, unrestrained by the bulk of my heaviness. I have tried to warn it of the dangers of groundlessness, but it will not listen. Poor shadow, when I walk into a forest, I will find shreds of it in all of the trees. I like that one too. I like, God, I'm sorry. It seemed like such such an artsy nerd. But I really like it because I just you can imagine the visualizations of all of the pieces and the shadows and the you and the things like that in nature. I like all of the nature stuff a lot. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I act like a super artsy dummy nerd. Did you mention who your favorite poet was? I really like Baudelaire. I'll read some Baudelaire, but it has been translated because originally it's French. So yeah, I'll try to read some, but it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, I actually own books by him. Let me take a drink of some water. Alright. This is The House Was Quiet and the World Was Calm by Wallace Stevens. The house was quiet and the world was calm. The reader became the book, and summer night was like the consciousness, the conscious of being was like the conscious being of the book. Not too nervous. The house was quiet and the world was calm. The words were spoken as if there was no book, except that the reader leaned above the page, wanted to lean, wanted much most to be the scholar to whom his book is true, to whom the summer night is like a perfection of thought. The house was quiet because it had to be. The quiet was part of the meaning, part of the mind, the access of perfection to the page. And the world was calm, the truth in a calm world, in which there is no other meaning, itself is calm. Itself is summer and night, itself is the reader leaning, late, and reading there. All about books. All about books. I don't have an art degree. I'm very thankful I don't have an art degree. I'm very thankful I don't have an art degree because I would be poor. Poor. Uh-huh. Alright. We fix microphone. There we go. Should be good. Okay? Alright. I'm gonna read something by Baudelaire. It's a little bit difficult to read some of his stuff. But I'll try my best. This is Cats, or Les Chats, by Charles Baudelaire. The passionate lover and austere sage, when old, prized strong and gentle cats, the household's greatest pride, who, like them, love to sit by the warm fireside. Likewise sedentary and prone to getting cold, they are friends of science and sensuality, and are drawn to darkness, filled with silence and dread. Erebus would choose them to bear away the dead, if servitude did not offend their dignity. Sorry, very small text. Lost in thought, they take on the noble attitude of great sphinxes who lie in lonely solitude, and appear to slumber in an eternal dream. On their fertile haunches, miraculous sparks teem, and in their mystic eyes, My new gold flakes are strewed, scattered thick as the stars, and like them, all agleam. Cats. Les chats. Cats. Cats. Gatto. 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 I love Baudelaire. I like how he writes. Yes. El gato. El gatito. Alright. That was one of Baudelaire. I'll read some more Baudelaire because I like him. Here's one somebody recommended. Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Let me take some water. Sorry. Here's nice. Let me move this a little so I can do it properly. Sorry. No. It's the clink from my glass of water. Yeah. It's nice. Can I make myself a little bit louder? No. 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 Because my voice is so quiet and everything else is loud. So once I do that, I'll like move in my chair and it'll sound like a bulldozer just ran through or something. I have a very quiet, weak voice. Sorry, that's just how it is. And you're gonna hear a bunch of fucking slamming from outside. So, yeah. Alright. Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the stroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I've actually read this one before. Yeah. Now that I read it again, I'm like, oh, I've read this. Yeah. Yeah. Some Wawa. I am the beast I worship. I light my torch and burn it. I am the beast I worship. Here. Let's get another one. Let me see. This is a happy poem about a flower, and the appreciation of a flower. I should do Beware. I should read Beware. I don't know. I should do the Charles Manson thing in the beginning too. There we go. But this is called The Flower at My Window by Lucian B. Watkins. You know that bro is old, 'cause Watkins is an old ass last name. That's how you know. 1879 to 1921. You know his ass is old. Alright. And this is older English, so it's a little hard, okay? Oh. Okay, I hear my neighbors. Oh, my heart now feels so cheerful as I go with footsteps light in the daily toil of my dear home. And I'll tell you the secret, that makes my life so bright. So happy. There's a flower at my window in full bloom. Thank you. It is radiant in the sunshine and so cheerful after rain, and it wafts upon the air its sweet perfume. It is very, very lovely. May its beauties never wane. This dear flower at my window in full bloom. Nature has clothed it in such a glorious array, and it does so cheer our home and hearts illume. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be pronounced illume, but it's illume. Its dear memory I will cherish through the flower fade away. This dear flower at my window in full bloom. Oft I gaze upon this flower with its blossoms pure and white, and I think as I behold its gay costume, while through life we're all passing, may our lives always be bright, like this flower at my window in full bloom. Yay! I knew somebody would mention the gay part. That's how they said happy. Shut up. It's happy. It's a happy flower. I'm happy when I have flowers too. So, I get it. Alright. Sorry, I can hear my tummy. After this, I'm eating fucking Trader Joe's orange chicken. I'm so hungry. I slept all day. I had shitty ramen. And I'm gonna have some Trader Joe's orange chicken. That's how I'm gonna do. I love me some Trader Joe's. What flavor ramen? Like miso? Which one is your favorite type of flower? I'm basic. I like the rose. Okay. I like a rose. I wanted to read some Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk. I did read that early on, if you remember. A little bit is very bad. It's very bad. But I like it. He is a fucked up guy. It's not poetry, but he's a fucked up guy. No. Here's another cool one I can read for you. And thank you, Kudo. A rose. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato yo. Alright. This is Ozymandias. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've heard a lot of different pronunciations, so don't get mad at me, okay? Do not get mad. It's correct? Okay, hold on. Let me fix my mic, because it goes off the timing. Something, I'm not sure why, and yes, like the Breaking Bad episode, I'm not sure why, but I listen to myself as I do ASMR, and it randomly changes the timing, so like my voice is like 3 seconds late compared to like me doing it, and it really, it's too much, like it destroys my brain. So yeah, you can imagine how frustrating that is. Yeah, so I shut it off and then I turn it back on, and that's why you'll hear that a lot. Yeah. No, I like to hear myself when I do it. Yeah. I like to hear myself when I do it because it helps me know like how close I need to be, or how far, or if it's working here, if it's too loud. So that's why. Alright, Ozymandias by Percy something Shelley. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of old command tell that its sculptor will those passions red, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear: My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains, round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sands stretch far away. Pretty cool. I hope I pronounced stuff correctly. It is way different reading this in your head than reading it out loud, but pretty cool one. Pretty cool one. Yeah. I like ones that are pretty cool. Yeah. Alright. Another one by Charles Baudelaire. Let me see. I might do Le Homme et la Mer. Man in the Sea. Man in the Sea. You like my French? Le Homme et la Mer. Le Homme. Le Homme. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I speak it better than you. Are you French? Thank you. Alright. This will be the last one. I know. It's a little quick, but this is not supposed to be it's not supposed to be a long, ASMR. Oh, you can hear the cover. Huh. You can hear this. I have Haunted, I have Into the Wild. I really like that one. There was once a clown who would frown, yearn for beings to call friends in her town. She found 4 to break bread, and it was there in the end. Frown was long and forgotten in the background. I appreciate that, and I appreciate me hiccuping as I read it. Oh, I clicked the wrong fucking thing. There we go. Alright. Man and the Sea by Charles Baudelaire. His are very difficult to read, like out loud, but I'll try my best. A car's about to go by. Or not. Yes, it is. Cool. Awesome. Free man, close to your heart, you will forever keep. That vast mirror, the sea, you contemplate your soul in the dance of its waves that endlessly unroll. And your mind is surely just as bitter, a deep. Moving my mic, sorry. You love to dive into your image's bosom, embracing it fiercely with your arms when you meet, and your heart half forgets the sound of its own beat. At the sound of its wild, untamable rhythm, both of you are discreet, and in the deep shadows dwell. Man, No one has sounded your profound abysses. And sea, nobody knows your innermost riches. For you two are jealous, and guard your secrets well. For countless centuries, you fought with each other, extending no mercy so long as you drew breath. So much are you in love with strife, bloodshed, and death. Like your eternal foe, your unyielding brother. That's it. Wow. Man against sea. I like that. I like to think about it. I always think about, because obviously I'm very scared of the sea, but how we really are at odds, huh? Ooh, so mysterious. I don't know, Baudelaire is cool. He writes some good stuff. I like what he writes, because he writes a lot about, appreciation of women. And the beauty of women. And I know that's stupid, but I don't know. It's very nice to read, and it makes me happy. And yeah, and I like how he describes and does that sort of thing. He just like me. I don't know. It's very nice. I don't know. Poets write such beautiful things, and you can really see yourself in a different image and see things in a different light because of it. And I like it a lot. Sounds like you want to be appreciated in that way, lol. Yeah, who doesn't? Oh. If somebody wrote a poem about how beautiful you were, you'd be like, you know? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating my reading. I know it's not very long, but, I hope that this was nice and relaxing besides the cars. And, I hope you have a nice night. I think I'll read more. I really like doing it, but thank you so much. Have a nice night, and have a great weekend. End of weekend. And I'll put something out tomorrow. And thank you. Thank you very much. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you for listening. Good night.